Yo, Inca, you want to come out here?
I totally forgot that I needed to record this portion, so hello everybody. This is before work, so I'm gonna speed through this a little bit. My Arts, he's a very interesting team. He has Cleavor, Avalug, and Typhlosion Hisuian. I wouldn't really call it I'd call Cleavor Scissor Hisuian, honestly, but I'm not getting into the logistics of that. Top 3 Pokemon are all Terra Captains, obviously, and I've mentioned that I've never beaten Arts in a Draft League format, mostly out of the fact that I never have, and you know, I would like to, because I'm still undefeated, thankfully, but you never know with things like this. Anything can happen. He has Bug Rock on his Cleavor, Ice Steel, and Avalug, and then Typhlosion is the only real different one where it's Fire Grass for its Terra types, and if you've forgotten our team, it has changed a little bit. We did drop Marine and Cryogonal for Sneasel and Go-Goat. Therefore, by getting rid of Marini, we had to change over one of our Terra Captains, and I made it Tinkertuff, which is Fairy Ground now. So, fun fact, Sneasel doesn't get any dark moves that are good. It gets Thief. It might get Bite, maybe it gets Beat Up. You know, pretty terrible Pokemon in general, and I kind of just took it because I wanted something that was fast, but also, well, Dark, yes, is a great offensive typing that you definitely would like this generation. And the entire reason why I wanted it is because I wanted a Dark type. The issue is that Sneasel doesn't benefit from being a Dark type. So, with that being said, we're just using it as coverage the god probably for the remainder of the season and playoffs, because I think we are good for playoffs. I'm gonna go ahead and assume that we need to win this game, so I'm playing this like I need to win. And while yes, I'm not bringing the A team of A teams, I am bringing a technical B team. I would still consider it a team that's really good, because if I have to fight Arts in playoffs, I don't want to bring my best and then basically never replace anything, and then he gets the opportunity to really, you know, just play off of that. So, some notes. Sneasel doesn't need a dark move. SD3 attacks, probably does a lot of good things once we find the item on Typhlosion. Go-Goat was realistically picked up just to be benched. That is a vintage Incog moment. Believe me, I wanted Go-Goat because I needed a bulky grass, but also a Pokemon that if I ever have to fight, I think it's Tedder's Rillaboom, at least I get Grass Pelt and other Pokemon that could be Grassy Terrain. Obviously Arboliva, if I hit it once, puts up Grassy Terrain. They have a defensive staple. But otherwise, Shuka, Hisuian, Goodra could probably be good unless you just want to eat the Landorus hit. Agility Zap could probably come back. Scarf Primate, maybe Primate finally comes this game. There's a lot to think on though for this game. So real quick, I'm just gonna go over what I think is not coming. So in Avalug, I don't see why it would come. I have a lot of great special attackers, and Ice and Steel are not exactly good against me in terms of Terra types. I'm expecting Cleavor and Typhlosion Hisuian to come in and be at this match. I'm expecting Landorus Therian. I'm expecting Iron Jugulus. And then for the last 2 slots, in all honesty, I think it's Pex and potentially Jolteon. I don't see Paldean Tauros coming. I think that you're fighting a lot of flying types and a psychic type, and I don't think that's good for you, and especially Tinkertuff, you know, well, it's not that dangerous of a Pokemon. You probably don't want to bring something that indirectly would not be able to beat the Pokemon. I wouldn't say indirectly. I mean, it could definitely do it, but it is what it is, you know. Bronzong is kind of a weird one. Well, the dark type in question that I have doesn't have a dark move. I have loads of coverage on every Pokemon, you know, Bite and Crunch and Mouse Hold. General coverage on Primeape and Go-Go, you know, fire coverage on things like Oricorio and Zapdos. Again, general coverage on Mew and Hisuian Goodra. I feel like if you're going to use it as defensive wall, you really need it against Mousehold, and in my opinion, I don't know if that's worth it this game. Otherwise, from everything else, Arboliva shouldn't show up. Like I said, double flying types. I have now an Ice Dark type, really just an Ice type. I have a great fighting type in Primeape and a fuck ton of coverage at Pokemon. Like, this is a pretty good isolated team where I can tell what's coming, but obviously with Arts, you never actually know until it happens. So there is that. Discussing the rest of it though, on my team, we're not bringing Ting and Tough, we're not bringing Go-Goat as I mentioned, and we're not bringing Primate. Mostly because I think Primate, while it would have been good this game for something like Landorus, we could bring it. We could definitely do it. We can lead Primate, get the Defiant boost, and then start going crazy. Because looking at his team, once again, the only Pokemon I'd be afraid of is Iron Jugulis, and Hisuian Goodra can switch in on that. A lot of my mons can't do it except for Hisuian Goodra, so it is an argument to bring Primate, but I think I wanted to take this game in a different direction, but I'll consider it in my 6th slot, because there's definitely mons that I could just not bring, such as Sneasel. Sneasel's definitely come in this game. I think Oricorio is the only thing that I'm not bringing this game, and that's purely because I don't want to be forced to run heavy duty boots for Stone Axe, getting up rocks. That's Cleavor. Spikes can definitely be dangerous, but it doesn't really affect Oricorio. But rocks on things like Avila, Cleavor, and Landorus and Bronzong, definitely don't want to deal with that this week, so definitely need to play that by ear. But speaking of things that are being brought, obviously, as I mentioned, we're bringing Sneasel. Sneasel is Life Orb, just 4 attacks, Life Orb, 204 speed. Sneasel essentially just fights until it dies. 4 moves up 100, that can rep that 100%. Switch it out on Pex, because Pex is going to be a bitch. Every move counts. We definitely want to make sure, because we outpace Iron Jugulis, we do a lot of damage overall. Ice Cold Crash will Oko unless it's Yachi Berry. Beat Up is mostly for Bronzong in my opinion, and it's not a great move for it, but I'm not finna calc that out, so bringing it. Low Kick is there mostly for Hisuian Avalugg, but in addition, just kind of there. Like, I don't believe it's coming, but not having something would be worse, because Hisuian Avalugg can definitely be not a wall per se, but definitely a Pokemon where I'm like, damn, don't really want it. And also like Terra Rock Cleavor. Ice Shard mostly to pick up kills. We are inner focus so we can avoid Intimidate. Next up, we got Mew. It is our lead set. Mew's Choice Specs. Choice Specs, Timid, 76 in special attack with Surf. Unless it's Scarf Cleavor, we'll always outpace it and kill it. I have a funny feeling he's going to either lead that or Landorus. And if we both, listen, Landorus doesn't kill us at U-turn, and that's really good. Cleavor, however, will kill us with whatever bug move it selects, because it's Stab. So the issue here for me is there's 2 things, right? If Cleavor is leading, does it Terra? I don't think it does, but if it does, it is what it is. But we get off our damage, and that's the best part about this. However, that being said, Mew does a lot of good things. I mean, outpaces certain Pokemon. Obviously doesn't outpace things like Iron Jugulis and Jolteon, but it does a lot of good damage overall, and outpaces Typhlosion, which is the most significant of Pokemon. Outside of that, realistically, it's just drum and bass. We just hit hard and do what we gotta do. Household, protective pads, it beats Pex 1v1 for Eli and Super Fang into Pop Bomb. Honest for Pex and Zong, and maybe everything else we have done away for things like Jugulis. If it's booster speed, then we're not gonna outpace it, but we're still gonna go for it. We have 212 HP, so we should be able to eat at least 1 hit if it's not Stab, I guess, but we'll see. Otherwise, really easy Pokemon. Protective pads is mostly because we do see often the Bronzong or the Pex or something else coming in with Rocky Helmet. We definitely want to avoid that. We got Hisuian Goodra with the Shucker Berry, 212 HP, 164 defense, 92 special attack. Basically, if it's Lando versus Goodra, we're both at full health, I'll kill automatically with Ice Beam. We can sub in front of Pex and then just Thunderbolt. We could change Flash Cannon into a move that hits Bronzong, but you never know. Ice Beam, more significantly, Oko's max HP Lando T. We live a 252 Adamant Banded Earthquake from Landorus with this, so that's really nice. This is more of a failsafe, however, so I definitely want to first off make sure hazards don't go up, and then second off see what I can do with it. But there is that. Ursaluna has Clear Amulet. It's basically just, it can't get Focus Blast, so it eats a lot of hits. Can't be Energy Ball, so it eats a lot of, the fact that Bulletproof is an ability that I can use and don't care for many other Pokemon is so amazing. With Clear Amulet, because of Lando, 44 speed is for our Believer Creeping, I guess, and it's positioned correctly, then we can break open the game. But yeah, it's a really fun Pokemon this week, and there's a lot of moves that are ball moves that can definitely hurt us. More significantly, like I believe Energy Ball. I mean, it's gonna go for Giga Drain. But if we just Drain Punch it twice, it dies. We'll eat a Giga Drain. We won't eat a Leaf Storm. I don't think it gets it, but quote me on that. Yeah, also, you know, it's a really good Pokemon this week because the significancy of being able to beat something like Bronzong, if it's heat proof, I don't think it will be. I think it'll be Levitate, so that could be his definite switch into this. Toxapex, we 2 a KO with Earthquake. Avalugg, 2 a KO, 2 a KO Arboliva, and then everything else is kind of just like, if it can kill us, fine. If it doesn't, oops. CC from Cleavor definitely be bad, so I definitely want to avoid that, but I haven't actually calced it, so there are some addendums that can be made, obviously. Zapdos is Heavy Duty Boots. It's the one Pokemon I would rather not take chip with. It's a game winner. We get Lando out the way or get damage on it. Generally, we win. We set up agility and we outpace everything, including, I want to say, I think it's Quick Feet, Back Speed, Timid, Jolteon, which is very important. And we are Terra Ground. So that's a very important thing to note. Once we get that off, everything starts dying. And as long as everything works out, we'll be fine. Of course, this does mean we do need chip on something like Bronzong. We do want chip on Toxapex a little bit, not too much. I mean, we still 2 KO it with Thunderbolt no matter what. We definitely want chip on it just because it would be better to get chip on it. Landers, you don't need too much chip for Hurricane to do a lot, but if he's max HP, then we definitely do. But if we can set up this game to where things are taking a lot of damage, then we're all good to go. Big things to be scared of: Hisuian, Typhlosion, Eruption. Definitely don't want to fuck with that too much. Landorus being generally scary. And then it really comes back to just his defensive walls being Pex and Bronzong. It's a great defensive unit. However, we can break those down as soon as possible, then the game becomes easier. As I said, I don't think Bronzong's coming, but there's a chance it could come over something like Cleavor. He could just bring Lando, Typhlosion, Iron Jugulus, Toxapex, and Bronzong. But obviously, once again, as I've said previously, Arts is a interesting guy. He likes to bring a lot of sets that you would never expect, or even if he brings things that you expect, he always plays it in a way that you were never expecting, or just plays around you. So it's really a really good test to see if I can actually keep this winning streak going, or if things will not go my way. But with that being said, guys, that was the quickest I could do this team builder. I think it's in like 13 minutes or something. But thank you guys for watching. If you guys like this, leave a like, comment, subscribe. Check out Arts down below, as well as in the battle video. You'll check him out down below there because he's a really good content creator, and I definitely think you guys should check him out. I'm pretty sure he's also won a league, which is FBL, Final Battle League. So definitely check him out. He's real good at this, and you know, I do want to beat him, but in all honesty, it's Pokemon at the end of the day. I really don't care. Hey, I'd rather be undefeated than be 5-1 and be reminded about it. So we'll go ahead and give him a good battle and see if we can continue this undefeated win streak. Thank you guys for watching. Talk to you guys next time in the battle. All right, everybody, we're going to be fighting Arts and his Rustboro rejects today. We already exchanged teams since he needed it for his layout. So we're going to go ahead and have a good time today. Let's hope everything goes our way. And I'm not telling you what's on this team purely so you guys can see it. But there are definitely some surprises. I'm not going to lie to you guys right now. Definitely some surprises. And I say some because I feel like with his team, I thought it was more straightforward, maybe, but I don't know. Maybe I was just wrong. But as you're going to see, it's Hisuian, Typhlosion, Avalugg, Hisuian Avalugg as well, but then also Pex, Cleavor, Bronzong, and Iron Jugulus. So it's an interesting team composition, no doubt. But you see, the thing about this team that I really like for me is that if I keep Sneasel around long enough, we end up in a really good position at the end, as long as he's not booster speed. So we'll see how that goes. Regardless, I'm in streamer mode, so no one can disturb my peace. So GLHF to Arts. As I said in the team builder, Mew is definitely our lead. I think between Cleavor and Pex, we don't lose anything in this exchange in terms of lead matchups. So If I see Cleaver or Surf, if he's Scarf Cleaver, then that's fine. But I feel like he might be Scarf Typhlosion, or maybe Iron Jegulus, I guess. But we'll see what he opts to do. Like I said, it's up to Arts. We'll see what we can get done today. All right. Seems like he changed his icon thing, I think, because I think it was maybe I misremembered it. I feel like that's a change, right? Maybe. We're going to see Typhlosion lead. Okay. It's not too bad. He does see my choice specs, which I mean is better for him. I'm pretty sure I outpaced this anyway, but given that it is Arts, he could also be Scarf. See what I want to do. I mean, even if I just go hard into Goodra, I lose nothing. And that's really nice. I just want to know if I died Typhlosion. I really do hate these damn sets. Surf has a chance to kill. He doesn't kill us in Inferno Parade. Means he doesn't kill us with his other moves. So I'm gonna Surf. He is gonna withdraw. We are probably gonna see Toxapex or Zong come in. Bronzong comes in. We're gonna see how much we do that with Surf. We do a fair bit. We are gonna see lefties. That's a bit like 20-ish%, 25-ish. I kind of want to just go Sneasel and start pressing beat up and stuff, but I also don't want to allow in Pex for free. I guess I could have prepped better for that, huh? I'm gonna go and do a reunion and see what I can do, because he might want to get up Rocks his turn. If he goes for just body press, that's fine. I feel like he does, and I might have made a bad play, but if I get up a Thunder Wave, that's even better for me. He just goes for Iron Defense. Okay, so we can go ahead and go for Taunt or Thunder Wave this turn. Because at very minimum, at least we are like, I don't really need this as much. We have Super Fang as well. I feel like Super Fang's good here. We definitely die, I know that. After that, we can just go hard into Mew and just go for Flamethrower. Yeah, Super Fang into that would probably kill it. I suppose, depending on how Spadef he is, we did 25%, so let me just... Yeah, if he's like max-ish Spadef, we definitely did 25, so I'm gonna go in Super Fang here. Get my free damage off on this. These lefties. We get off good damage. A Flamethrower would definitely kill this, I'm pretty sure. We are gonna lose our Mousehold, which is fine. That's completely okay. It would have been good to have it for later, but not necessary. My idea here is that I'm gonna go hard into Mew. Because Zapdos after a Terra Ground. Yeah, if he's Spadef, we're not killing it. So I'm just gonna go into Mew. I'm gonna call out Toxapex coming in here. Does he need this though? He kind of wants this, right? Yeah, he does. He definitely wants his Pokemon still. I think Arts would want to keep his Bronzong alive, because it's really good against Ursaluna and everything else. Yeah, he's gonna withdraw. We are probably gonna see Pex or something else come in here. Yeah, we're gonna see Pex come in. And he doesn't really have a switch into this, because after a Terra Ground and an Agility, yeah, I think we can just go off here. I don't really care for this Mon. I don't care about Toxic. If I had been sub, he would have been Sick Life. It really doesn't matter to me. Avalugg is probably going to be sturdy given the way he's playing this. At least from what I can tell, that should still get sturdy, I hope. Which is fine. Oh yeah, it does. I mean, Ice Body, Strong Jaw, yeah, those aren't match up. All I'm doing with this Pokemon is breaking it open and then going into Mew and cleaning up the rest. That was the main objective. It seemed like, yeah, Zapdos would be the game winner, but given how this game is currently going, not the game winner anymore. He did switch out, so he's probably going for Baneful, which is fine. Or he's not. I'm going to get off like a heavy Thunderbolt. It's about 50-ish, 60-ish. He's just going to Haze, which is fine by me. I just go back for an Agility. Yeah, I think I just go back for an Agility because he should Baneful or he should switch out here. Or a Recover. How do I feel about this? I'm just going to go for a Thunderbolt. I have a feeling he either Banefuls or he recovers, and I can't let him recover. That's like the worst option here for me. He is going to withdraw. Let's get a Paralysis in the chat. Let's see what he can do. He is just going to a Bronzong. We are going to probably do a Chunk or even see how much this is going to do. I'm pretty sure this should be Spadef. It is not, Your Honor. So I'm glad I Thunderbolted again. However, yeah, I got to Thunderbolt again, and I got to bring in Zapdos on Pex again. I got to let something die in front of Pex or Avalugg, because this is likely trying to do Trick Room shenanigans, and I can't let that happen, so I got to get rid of this. Awesome, Zapdos picks up the kill here. Okay, so main objective now for me is to win the game out with Mew and Sneasel. And since Bronzong is gone, we don't have to worry about something that could easily come in on us. Cleaver's not that bad anymore. Well, it's still bad. But Iron Jugulis is the main problem here, yeah? Because we don't really have a Spadef Demon. Well, I mean, we have Goodra, so that's Typhlosion. We're going to see it touch, do Frisk. It's going to be Boots, obviously. I have Hisuian Goodra, so I'm just going to go into that here. He shouldn't be doing too much to us given our HP investment, but if he's like Choice Specs, then that could hurt. But who knows what he wants to do with that Pokemon right now. Obviously, it's really, really good. But Focus Blast from this, if he's Life Orb, it'll do a lot. But that implies he's Life Orb. If he's not Life Orb, it'll have a 98% chance to a kill. He has to two of them. So not really counting on that right now. He's going to go ahead and Terra his Typhlosion. Gonna probably see Terra Fire here. Is it Terra Fire? Yeah. I thought we might see Terra Grass, but honestly, it would not happen in this game. He's gonna go for Eruption here. Terra Fire. Yeah, it's gonna do a lot of damage. We're probably gonna lose Order Reliable here, not gonna lie to you. Now we went down to 45 health. 136. That's choice. 187. Wait. 42. Yeah, that's definitely modest. That's modest. That could be. Thing about it is, let me just do it. Yeah, that's definitely modest Scarf. Means Ursaluna can eat the attack. You definitely doesn't. So I'll go for Thunderbolt and let this die, I guess. All right, that's Goodra down though. I know one decision I can make. I know one really bad decision to make to get this game back in my favor. And that's the Ice Shard him. Make sure that he takes damage. Go into Ursaluna. and then get Mew in afterwards. He's gonna switch out here no matter what. If he doesn't, then he knows that I'm not Scarf. But I have a feeling he's gonna switch out here. And once he sees Life Orb chip, that means he's gonna like not ever stay in. But the really good part for me is that Bronzong is dead. Toxapex is still here, unfortunately. But I have the ability to go back into Mew, go back into this, and rinse and repeat this. I just need a tiny bit of damage, and then no matter what Ursaluna or Mew does, they won't die to the eruption because it won't be full power on his HP. That's the main objective. Because even if he takes this 27 away, that's 121. And means Mew lives, and so does Luna. So that's why I'm doing this. Okay. Get off the little 10-ish. Really nice, or whatever it is. But he's gonna just eruption. Since he doesn't have anything off the ground anymore besides Iron Jungulus, I doubt you just go hard Iron Jungulus. I don't think that's a decision you make. Yeah, I don't think that's a decision you make. And if you do, Iron Jungulus isn't beating Ursaluna 1v1. And right now, since you're lower on health, we should be fine. I feel like he just goes for damage here, and then we'll see what he wants to do. I gotta see what he opts to do, though. I guess I could have brought Scarf Sneasel in reality, but I didn't feel like there was a reason for that this game. He is gonna withdraw. Is this hard into Iron Jungulus? It's Avalugg. Okay, well, that's gonna die. Unless he is 30. Which is possible, obviously. Pokemon eats that amazingly. Holy moly. Maybe I'm just unaware of how Hisuian Avalugg. I mean, there is a chance. I just don't know how it functions. Punch kill. Earthquake did nearly 50%. Yeah, Drain Punch. You know, they don't really talk about the Incog luck, but they really should. They should teach that one in schools. That is upsetting. I think he's definitely boosting defense. That is insane, but I get it. I just didn't calculate boosting defense. Which means, Earthquake would have still done less. Yeah. My best option was Drain Punch. It's a roll. And his, maybe. I don't know why he switched out and then in like this. Because all Mew has to do is surf this. And then it's Cleavor, Pex, and Iron Jungulus. I see what he's doing. Exactly what there's an end game where and it's soon if I don't do it. Corruption. I guess my thing is like I should have brought Has. I figured this was has to be modded. And I shouldn't die to this unless it's specs and I've just been unaware. Are you joking? it's just not my day. Well, GG to Arts. As you guys can tell, it wasn't the greatest game by yours truly, I'll say that much. And why did he switch out? Wait, why did he switch out? He trying to preserve div? Why did he switch out? I mean, it's still GG to him. Like, quite literally, I don't think I can win this game unless he allows my damn Zapdos to start setting up. If he allows me to, yeah, because he's so high above health. Yeah, my best option is just let Mew die at this rate. I don't know what he's doing, but I think he's just trying to get some kills. Which, I mean, I would do the same thing. That actually saddens me a lot, how I played this game. I did not play it to the best of my ability. I think the only bad thing that I did was optionally decide to start playing in my own head again. And I do that a lot. I'm not gonna lie to you guys. I do that a lot. Not good. Not. Get Hydro Pump. So he does kill Zapdos. Hydro Pump, which is unfortunate, but GG to Arts. I don't really have an answer for this. I kind of just, you know, got burnt down to the cinders. And there goes our undefeated streak, unfortunately, and it happens the way it does. No, I really don't. I think the only thing that I could have easily done better for this game is, again, I think that we definitely should have brought Scarf Sneasel, but this gives me enough knowledge to now go about the game differently next time. And I had a feeling that I would lose this game only because this team is like offense and really good offense. Not saying other teams aren't, but Arts' team is really fucking good. But we dropped down to 5-1. Let's try to win the other last two games and go 7-1. If I had to fight him again, I know exactly how I'm going to do it. So I'm very glad he won, because I think I would have gotten overconfident in myself later on. So GG to Arts. Thank you guys for watching. If you guys like this, leave a like, comment, subscribe. Check him out down below. Like I said in the previous battle, I did remark at the end of it that he is a really good battler, makes really good content. Definitely check him out. I'm disappointed with how I played today, but only thing I could say is Scarf Sneasel could have been better here. And honestly, I have something for this next time. So Arts, watch out. GG's. See you guys next time. Peace.